The Minister of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has reiterated the government's commitment to overwhelming the national grid contingent upon the approval of a proposed 2 trillion naira budget for 2025. Adelabu made this assertion during his appearance before the Senate Committee on Power for the 2025 budget defense, where he stressed the necessity of substantial upgrades to ensure a more stable electricity supply and mitigate frequent outages. However, a number of lawmakers expressed their concerns about the persistent electricity disruptions across the nation. They highlighted the urgency of addressing Nigeria's power challenges and ensuring that budget allocations lead to tangible improvement in the sector. The minister therefore reassured the committee of the ministry's dedication to enhancing the power sector, emphasizing that efforts would be directed towards ensuring reliable electricity access nationwide. He further expressed optimism that the planned initiative will significantly improve the country's electricity reliability once implemented. To further streamline operations, the committee announced plans to convene a joint meeting with the Minister of Power, representatives of the DISCOs, and other distribution companies to clarify responsibilities and optimize service delivery.
If you look at our budget, 2025 budget, the total budget that we have here, I will restrict it to capital expenditure, but recurrent is just a mundane. And we all know the component of recurrent expenditure, which is salaries and overheads, administrative overheads. But for capital expenditure, the total for the sector, which is the ministry and its agencies, is about 2 trillion naira. But in 2025, the focus of the Presidential Power Initiative and other activities of the Transnational Capital of Nigeria is to ensure that the grid does not collapse as frequent as it did in 2024. And the issue of banalization, which was also a major reason for the grid disturbances. We are collaborating and cooperating with the security agencies to ensure that we actually attack these issues and we nip it in the bud to ensure that we don't experience such in 2025.
This year of Ban A. I believe where I live is Ban A. I live in Asokoro. And I believe Asokoro is it not Ban A? Oh, what Ban are we?
It should be Ban A.
Asokoro.
Ban A.
I don't think we get 60% light. And secondly, more importantly, cables. There are cables underground. In most cases, they break down and we use our money to fix the transformers.
Plateau State, sir, I think we have taken note. Distinguished Senator, former minister, former governor, and former minister too, has mentioned this several times. And I believe TCN will look into those 2 senatorial districts in Bayelsa and Plateau State and ensure that that's yes. We have not even listed the locations. All we need to do is to buy the number of transformers these are not can afford and distribute it evenly into local governments and wards so that every House of Rep member, honorable, every distinguished senator will have a number of transformers they can actually take to their constituency so that everybody feels the impact of these transformers procurement.
My local government, even though we are riverine, even though we produce so much to the development of Nigeria in terms of oil production, after Oloibri in 1956, in 1957, oil was also found in my local government headquarters, Oporoma, in commercial quantities. And up to today, there is no light there in Oporoma.
In Plateau State, 70% of the population are without light. That aspect, 2 senatorial districts are without power. And that is we're talking about agriculture. The areas that was producing heavy rice. Even milling, ordinary milling, you can't do milling.